Yo, what's good? It's your boy TPJ.
It's your boy Pappy Season.
It's Hoops Brews, episode number, what is this, 23? Episode number 23.
Our Jordan episode.
Huh?
Our Jordan episode.
Oh,
Great. It has to be great.
it has to be great.
It has to be great.
So, I guess you're about to see episode 23, Hoops and Brews. Let's go.
It's going to be great.
It is going to be great. That was it. All right, cool. You ready to hop into these debates? Let's get into these end of the season award winners. Actually, let's start from the lowest and let's work our way up to the MVP. All right, so most improved player.
Most improved is tricky, bro. It's tricky.
It's not tricky. It's easy for me. It's super easy for me.
Who?
It's Zeke.
Over Giannis, though?
Yeah, you got to give it to Zeke.
Over Giannis, though?
You would have never ever picked the Boston Celtics to be the number one seed overall.
Number one, no, but top three, yes. Nobody had them outside the top
If I would have
three.
told you before the beginning of the season, Isaiah Thomas was going to average almost 30 points. If
I
I would have told you before the season, Isaiah Thomas was almost going to average 30 points and had the Celtics in the number one seed, you would have been like, nah.
I wouldn't have believed that, but I would have believed that he would have averaged 21 and they would be a top three seed because I had them as top three.
Yeah, top three, but 21 and 29 is a difference.
I thought they was going to win.
And he leads the league in fourth quarter scoring.
But bro,
even ahead of Russell Westbrook.
Listen.
Honestly, to me, I think personally Zeke should get a lot of first place votes because I think that
I got John Wall.
I think it's easily arguable that he's been the most valuable player in the East this year.
I got John Wall getting more first place votes than him.
Like Zeke has definitely, without a doubt, to me, been the MVP of the East. If he's not there, if he's not there, they're not in the playoffs.
John Wall.
No, it's not John Wall.
John Wall, bro. The Wizards. First of all, if
you do realize that the Celtics have a better record than that,
listen,
right?
The Wizards started off slow. I think they were like 8-17, and now they're 46-30. They've only lost 3 more games. Yeah, 3 more games in Boston. John Wall's having an insane year. Without John Wall, they are not in this position. And you know the Wizards had the lowest amount of bench points like throughout the whole season. Mm-hmm. I mean, it may be up now because they've added
Boban.
Yeah, Boban and
Bojan or
whatever his name is, and Brandon Jennings. So it may be up now. But for a good portion of the year, they had no bench at all. So most of this was coming from the starters and mainly John Wall and Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal isn't averaging 24 points.
Bradley Beal is averaging
24, but he's not doing that without John Wall. It's not that Bradley Beal can't hoop; it's just that he's never been healthy to hoop.
I'm just saying, man.
John Wall, bro. I feel you, but I'm going with John Wall over Zeke because for one, nobody even had Washington in the playoffs this year.
I told you it was gonna make the playoffs.
At what seed though?
I think I said earlier this year that if we go back and check it, I think I said that I'm picking Washington to be like a top 4 seed.
If you said that, I'll give you credit. But most people did not even have.
I believe I said Washington was going to be a top 4 seed.
If you said it,
I believe I said that. I'm going to actually go back and see if I said it, but I believe I said that Washington would be a top 4 seed. I believe at the beginning of the year I said the top 4 seeds in the East would be Cleveland, the Bulls, the Celtics, and
the Bulls.
Yeah, I said the Bulls because I thought for some. Well, no, or did I say no? I said the Bulls.
Think you said the Bulls.
I think I said the. Okay, no. I said Cleveland, Boston, Washington, and Toronto. So I think those were the 4 that I said.
But me, I don't even think I had Washington in the playoffs. And if I did have them in the playoffs, I had them at like maybe 6, 7, 8. I didn't see them, and like they've been on a tear. Like if you look at probably since I would say December or maybe since the new year, they've been on a tear. They probably have one of the best records in the league probably since December. Like, if you look at the last 50 games, I'm sure they have one of the best records in the league. But let me read to you Giannis' stats last year. Okay,
but this is my other question. You expected that from Giannis. You expected Giannis to come back this year and be better and to have taken another step.
I don't know if I expected Milwaukee to be a playoff team because they had so many injuries. They start off the year with Middleton hurt. Middleton is honestly their best shooter, and honestly, Middleton is their best scorer, honestly. Because nobody else can really shoot from the perimeter besides Middleton.
I mean, even though Giannis is averaging like damn near
but Giannis
25
can't shoot.
A game. I mean, okay.
He can't shoot. As far as like we talking about shooting the basketball. Middleton was their best shooter. They added Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley can score, but he's Michael Beasley. Backwood Beasley is Backwood Beasley.
Backwood Beasley.
Right? And then Jabari goes down with the injury. Jabari goes down with that injury, I think, right before Middleton comes back. So they never even really had their team. So I think for the work Giannis has
and honestly,
done,
they've been 8-2 in their last. Yeah.
So
okay.
I think for the work Giannis has done to put them in, like last year, he averaged 16.9, 1.4 blocks, 1.2 steals, 4.3 assists, 7.7 boards. This year, 8.6 rebounds, 5.3 steals, 1.7
5.3 steals.
I mean, no. 5.3 assists, 1.7 steals, 1.9 blocks, and 23.1 points. And apparently, he's running point guard most of the time. I got to give it to Giannis. Or, if I want to give it to a young player, I got to give it to Devin Booker.
You don't give it to a young player just for
A lot of times they give it to young players, though. A lot of times they do. I think Devin Booker and D'Lo were my picks at the beginning of the year because I thought both of them would have big years. D'Lo didn't, but Devin Booker did have a huge year. He just played.
He had a huge year on a terrible team, though.
Doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
It doesn't matter, bro. You're 19. You shouldn't be doing the things he's doing at 19 years old. That's very impressive. Devin Booker is arguably a top 5 shooting guard in the league right now. Arguably.
Who? Okay, go ahead. Give me your top 5 shooting guards in the league right now since you just made that
James
stupid
Harden,
ass argument.
Jimmy Butler's a forward now, and Harden's a point guard now. So Clay and Jimmy's playing the forward now, so I'm not gonna name Jimmy. So Clay, CJ, DeMar. Bradley Beal.
Mm-hmm.
I said CJ already, right?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to go with Devin Booker.
You taking him over Waiters this year? That's an honest question, bro. Look at what Miami has done this year, though. Look at what Devin Booker's team has done, and look at what Miami's team has done.
Miami has a way better team than the Suns. A way better team.
I mean, even with Eric Bledsoe there.
Yes, Dragic is better than Eric Bledsoe personally to me, and Whiteside is better than every player basically on that team. Miami shouldn't have had the record they had. In general, they shouldn't have had that record. They were better than what their record was. Look at the roster.
You think so?
Yeah.
I still think that if they would have had Chris Bosh this year, they would have been scary in this.
They would have been probably.
They would have been scary. They would have really been scary this year if they would have had Chris Bosh.
Top 3, top.
They would
4
have really been scary.
First of all, they're scared. No one wants to play Miami first round. Cleveland better get out that second seed.
Really?
No one wants to play Miami. You don't want to play Miami.
You really believe that?
I don't think they'll win. Like, Miami can't beat Cleveland, but they can make it difficult for them. I think they would at least go 6. Nobody wants to play Miami first round. Boston might go 7 with Miami, and Cleveland will probably go 6. Nobody wants to see Miami first round. Nobody wants to see Miami first round. With the way they've been playing and the pieces they have, nobody wants to see Miami first round, bro.
Okay, fine. So, to go from that, so your pick for most improved player is Devin Booker, right?
No, my pick is Giannis.
Your pick is Giannis. My pick is Isaiah Thomas. Okay? So, since we're talking about Miami record